So for me, as I said, setup wise, I like what you're doing with the feet. You've got your trail foot forward, your lead foot turned out, which is fine. I think what you felt you did, you said you both turned left and right foot in. What I would suggest is you probably had your right foot out here and your left foot there. So what you've done is you've moved both of the feet with each other same, but because your right foot was probably back,
so
it meant
over there,
exactly.
Not doing anything I was doing.
I think all you're doing now is just turn by turning your feet as you felt you were. You've got your feet into the green line position there. Okay. What you actually felt your feet were doing was more sort of the yellow line, like this, aiming way left. Well, they're not, but I'm guessing based on the feeling of that, what you think you were doing, your feet probably were aiming out this way. Your left foot's probably turned in, your right foot's flared out, which will really restrict the movement from here and here. And that is why I think your right shoulder then started lunging forward, trying to throw the club and get the club high. So takeaway now is really, really good. Club going back nicely on line, good hinge of the wrist, nicely on plane. Top of the backswing, lovely. The feeling is there now, is this is the first move coming down. The arms can sort of just drop and fall down to the goal. We don't want to be going out this way to hit the golf ball that way. So as we come back in now, the first move now, hands are sort of working down here, as you can see. It's basically a drop down there, no speed, no hit. Club's going to come back. Look how much closer that now is. That's a great position. Club's over your toe line, under your shoulders there, nicely in line. So when the club comes back in here now, it just can naturally square the club face up, and there's no flick of the hands needed. The club can just exactly. And then from there now your swing can go through the left shoulder. This can start moving as well, hips going, shoulders going, and the club now can finish up above your left shoulder. Excellent. The ones when it sort of squirts out to the right there, you then try and save it with your hands by rolling your forearms or flicking your wrists, and that's when you get sort of the ungainly sort of stuck follow through, because if the foot was out here to the right, this hip can't move and the shoulder can't move. The hands are trying to just save
a fault. I'm trying to pitch and I can get through.
And you feel stuck and tight. Exactly. And then the thing is, the ball then goes on the high right or just smothers low left. And then you stand on the 30, having gone right on the first, left on the second. Where do you go on the 13? I'm saying, well, left's probably worse. I'll just bail out right and hope for the best. And then you sort of go military golf, left, right, left, right, left, right. So if we can get that feeling from the top, as I say, it's just a feeling from there, just that your arms are dropping. They don't actually drop this way, but that's the feeling you're going to have. They're probably on a slight angle this way, which is fine, but they're working down more underneath and more connected. And by having your arms swinging nearer to your body, you're using less energy or less effort to create the same amount of energy, if not more energy. When your arms are out here swinging well away from your body, that's knackering. If I said swing a 5 kilogram weight...
Shall I use the same swing now with the driver?
Yeah, do the exact same thing. We'll have a couple of...
No more dropping it back down?
No, same again, just exact the same movement, okay?
Now. Whoosh.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't got like a bullet.
Yeah,
bullet
exactly,
right, or bullet middle.
Exactly.
I couldn't tell which way, but it was going. Boy.
Yeah, exactly. So to say, again, by having your arms down nearer... Yeah, exactly, yeah. And that's the thing, so it's one thought. So from top of the backswing, once your club gets to there, 4.6 seconds, you're making contact at 4.9, so a third of a second. What can you think of in a third of a second? If we can have just a trigger word or a feeling that the hands are going down this way, there's no hit from here at all. When we get to then, the hit happens at the bottom, and then we can release through, ball going towards the tie. Some of those shots there, sort of 150, 60 yard, nice little drawn 6-iron. If we can repeat them as many times as we want, that'd be lovely. So, okay.
Oh,
make sense? Good man.